What's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning, guys. What's going on? Hey, this is Wesley, $1 Million Virgin here. I'm calling you here from my G-Wagon, my Mercedes. I'm getting ready to go to the gym. And I wanted to pop on here real quickly. Tonight, I'm going to have a session on Facebook Live. But real quickly, I want to share something that I think a lot of people, they struggle with. And this is the obstacle that I think even yourself, I'm talking to you, even you struggle with, okay? As I look over my life, all the bad decisions, all the things that I did that was so fucked up, when I was young, getting tickets, going to jail, filing bankruptcy, getting kicked out of my apartment, repoing, my repo cars getting repoed, just making a lot of bad decisions, right? And me, Wesley Virgin, I was the black sheep of the family, believe it or not. I just was the guy that would do stupid, crazy things. Right now, thinking about it, some of the stuff I did a long time ago, I'm like, damn, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I said that. But I think one advantage I had is I was never afraid to be myself. And I think that's what you struggle with. I think a lot of people struggle with it, just being themselves. You know what? I mean, I go out here in this beautiful world and I see so many people trying to be someone else, are trying to fit into this box, and they want other people. What's up, Pam? They want other people, right? That self-approval. Think about it. Maybe even yourself. You ask people, "Hey, is this right? Does this look right? Am I wearing the right shoes? Am I wearing the right dress, pants? Should I get this house? Should I get this apartment? Should I get this type of car?" No one, you know what I've learned a lot of highly successful people, they're not afraid to be themselves. The people that, in my opinion, that make it to a high level, it's just the people who, they just comfortable with themselves. They're not trying to be something different. Like me, this is me, baby, all day. I'm telling you, if you meet me in person, I'm going to be this crazy, outrageous, loud, crazy mofo. Now behind the video, even in your face, it doesn't matter. This is just who I am. And I think about it for a second. It has to be very difficult to try to be something different. It got to be stressful. You think about it, you go to work, right? People, I see this shit, right? People go to work, they got those fake smiles. Hey, how are you doing? Hey, welcome to blah, blah, blah today. And how are you doing? How may I help you? And blah, blah, blah. And it's just a fake experience, right? They don't even want to be there. They don't even want to talk to these people. They just don't even, and I think what they're missing is they're becoming something that they don't want to be. And I think you struggle with that. I think you struggle with that. I think that you're trying to be what you think other people want you to become. Think about this. You remember Kevin Hart? Kevin Hart's a very famous comedian. If you didn't know it or not, Kevin Hart didn't start to be very successful until he started to be himself. Does that make sense? At first, I remember when he was trying to be a ventriloquist, he was trying to be like other people, other actors, other comedians. You know what I mean? But when he started to be himself, talk about his problems, his situations, his life, and just be who he is, people gravitated to him. Now, let me ask you a question. Why do you think people love people that are themselves, right? That are very relaxed, and you can tell that, whatever they're doing in life, whatever contribution, whether it's a comedian, whether it's a teacher, whether it's a person in business, what do you think attracts them most to that person? It's this. when you see another person being themselves, it makes you believe that maybe one day you can be yourself. Because that's probably the most refreshing feeling ever. Just being who you are, even your problems, your issues, like I mess up all the time, so what? I don't care. You know, I never cared. And you know what, even when I was little, I never cared about what other people thought about me, never. And I made some crucial mistakes. Ask my parents, ask people that know me. I mean, guys, I used to be in the Army, right? I never told this story. I used to be in the Army, and I probably was the most rebellious soldier that you would have ever met, right? You know, I used to argue with the sergeants, almost fight with them, to the point they kicked me out, right? They kicked me out of the military, right? So what? You know, a lot of people, you know, I've learned they're very ashamed about some of the things that went on in their life. They don't want to share it. They say, well, that's too personal. Well, no, I don't want to tell you how much money I make. That's too personal, right? I don't want to tell you how much money in my bank. That's too personal. Well, I don't want to tell you about my childhood. That's too personal. Look at this dummy just ran the red light. Stupid people. It's too personal. And when I learned this, it's not that it's just too personal. It's just most people are afraid to be criticized. Most people are very afraid for someone to look at that issue that happened to them in their lives and judge them. You're afraid of judgment. But see, the thing is, if you're afraid of judgment, you'll never reach your true potential in life. Does that make sense? If you're afraid of people judging you based off your past, based off things that you did in life, you'll never reach your high potential. Does that make sense? Because you're always guarding something. And it's only because you believe someone's going to look at that and they're going to judge you. Most people, they won't tell you how much they make. You know why? Because they don't think they make enough. You know, they think they say, oh, that's all you make? Oh, that's it. And it's just, I don't know, they just feel uncomfortable. Me, I have no problem. Man, I make $300,000, $400,000 per month. So what? It's just a number. Who cares, right? It's not a big deal to me. But most of you out there, you're very afraid to be transparent. But transparency is power, baby. Write this down. Transparency is power. When you're able to be comfortable with yourself, with your flaws. Look at this. I got a scar right here. So what? I even think I got a big nose. So what? But it's just who I am. You got to accept that shit. You know, a lot of you guys, women out there putting the makeup on, doing the surgeries, changing how you look, changing all this. Guys, if you truly want to be a highly successful individual, and I'm talking about financially, emotionally, spiritually, you got to be comfortable with the way you are today. I'm not saying that you can't get better. I'm not saying that you can make revisions, but you got to be comfortable with you right now. If you got nappy head, be happy about your nappy ass head. So what? It's yours. Right? You want to change it, brush it, get a perm, whatever. Right? Yeah. I mean, if you wear certain clothes that people talk about you, certain shoes, man, check this out. If you go to Walmart, you go to the shoe barn or whatever to go buy your shoes because you got a deal, Plato's Closet, because you got a deal, be happy about it. Fuck other people. Forget them. Who cares? Most of the people that are criticizing you, that are talking about you, that's the only enjoyment that they get in life. Do you understand that? They're not pursuing their dream. They're not working for shit, right? Their duty is to tell you that what you're doing is not right. That what you're doing is wrong. That what you're doing is stupid. That how you look is silly. That you need to fix this. You know what somebody told me one day was funny? I'm at a barber shop, right? I go to this barber shop right up the street here. And it's a ghetto barber shop. A lot of ghetto people in the barber shop. It's all good. And they have a lot of different type of conversations. And I was running a lot of commercials in the Houston area, right? And this dude came to me and said this, right? You know, he didn't congratulate me. He just said, man, you're doing a great job, man. Wow, you're doing commercials out there, man. That's amazing. You know, you're a black male in the Houston area. You out there doing something different, something positive. That's amazing. You know what he said? He said, you know, your commercials, you know, when you speak, you don't speak so clearly. You know, me and my girlfriend, she's the English teacher, and she was like, well, it's a good commercial, but man, you need to learn how to talk effectively. You need to learn how to communicate. You run your words together. And I'm like, you know what I did? Because I'm a true gangster. Not gangster in the scene that you're thinking about. And I was like, okay, thank you. I really appreciate that. That was it. But you think about it in your mind, you say, you know what? Why did this person feel compelled to tell me that I wasn't speaking well enough in the commercial? I mean, that's the only thing he can think about, right? That I wasn't talking effectively, or I was talking too fast. Why didn't he for 1 second say, you know what? Good job. I'm proud of you. Man, not only that, I want to be like you. I want to learn from you. Now you see why most millionaires and most successful people, it's very hard for us to help people like that. It's very hard for us to help and share shit with people like yourself, because you're always criticizing. You're stuck in this pattern of cynicism. You're stuck in this pattern of resentment, and it's all about you. It ain't about me. That conversation ain't had nothing to do about me. It's something that was going on deep inside of him. Maybe he felt inadequate because he's still a barber. Maybe because he's 40, 50 years old and he still don't have $10,000 in his bank account. Maybe because he's not achieved his goals in life like he would like to. I don't know. But you see why it's very difficult for people like myself or other people out there to help the masses. And the masses, they think that we're bad people. Oh, you're arrogant, you're chauvinist, you don't want to share the wealth. Well, the thing is, guys, we do. But one, we don't want to waste our fucking time. My time is super valuable. And I don't want to waste my time on an individual that sees no credibility, that sees no value in what I can give them. And how do I know this? See, the thing is, when I'm talking to a person who wants to be on my level, who wants to play on my level, one thing, you need to shut your goddamn mouth. You know, that might hurt you. You might say, what? You just say shut my... Yes, you need to close your mouth. Two is, you need to understand that maybe it's certain things that you just don't know. Certain things that maybe, even when I'm talking to you right now behind this video, some of the things that I'm saying that's making you uncomfortable, maybe your ass needs to be uncomfortable. You ever thought about that? You know what I've learned in life? Right now I'm finna go work out. I'm finna go work my fucking body. I'm finna kill it! Right? I'm finna work hard, right? But I understand that after this workout, Wesley Virgin, I'm gonna feel uncomfortable. I'm gonna be sore, I'm gonna be hurt, I'm gonna be in pain. But without, if I'm not uncomfortable, I cannot grow. Write that down. If you're not uncomfortable, if you don't have some feeling of pain, of discomfort, or soreness, or some feeling in your stomach that has this uneasy feeling when you're making decisions in life, you can't grow, my friend. And I believe the first step to that is to be transparent. You guys should get on here and record a video and just talk about your life. Talk about your struggles, talk about your pain. Tell people the shit that's inside of you that hurts so bad that makes you want to cry. Right? It's refreshing. And see, what you think, sometimes we think that people are going to be so critical, they're going to judge us if we share that, you know, we've been molested, or if we share that we've been raped, or if we share that we've been hurt, or we share that we maybe, you know, I don't know, robbed somebody, or used to be in jail, or maybe had babies out of wedlock, or whatever. Or had a divorce, or maybe infidelity, we cheated on someone. You're gonna find out that most people have the same issues as you. And you think they're gonna judge, but see, guess what? Most people, they empathize with that. See, a lot of people, when I see them get on camera, they're trying to be their best. They're trying to give you the best stuff. They're trying to be professional. They're trying to be an expert. They're trying to talk well. They want to give you the best words. But what I've learned, the best message you can give anybody is true transparency. Talk about the shit that go wrong. Talk about the negativity. Talk about the shit that happened in your life that didn't work. But let the person know, even though it is horrible right now, even though it feels like it's gonna fail, even though I'm crying at night, I'm hurting, I'm gonna fucking make it. I'm gonna make it. Guys, you don't have to be a multi-millionaire to have an inspirational video. You don't have to be a multi-millionaire to let someone know that they can make it too. What people want to understand is that you're a real person. See, everything when I speak, it comes from the heart, baby. I'm not trying to be an expert. I'm not trying to be a professional. I'm not trying to do shit right. I'm just speaking from the heart. That's it. Because it's my true purpose in life. And speaking from the heart, I gotta talk about the shit that just go wrong sometimes. I gotta talk about some of the the wrong stuff, some of the bad stuff that happened to me in my life. Because it makes it easy for me to communicate the message. See, a lot of you guys are filtering. You gotta be yourself. And some of you go, well, I don't want to share my horrible story because I might cry. So what? So what? So what if you cry? So what? One thing I've learned, and a lot of men need to learn. I'm getting up to the gym, so I'm about to close this video. But a lot of men need to really grasp this, okay? I'm talking to the guys now. You think being vulnerable, right? You think being a little weak, you're a little vulnerable, you think that is weakness, okay? You think it's weakness, right? When someone sees you, or your woman, or some woman, or some guy, whatever, see you just not on your game, not on point. And what men tend to do, they tend to lie. They tend to exaggerate about their situation. Because I've been there. I've been that guy before. But let me share something with you, and I learned this. Vulnerability is power. When you're able to tell someone, you know what, man, I know a lot of shit, but this I don't know. I'm quick to do it. Guess what? Wesley Virgin, I really don't know how to change a tire effectively. I don't know how to change the oil. I don't paint houses and stuff like that. I remember I had an ex-girlfriend. She said, I need a manly man. You don't even know how to paint? I said, no, I don't. Vulnerability is power, my friend. I'm talking to the guys. It's okay to show your weaker side. And it's not even weak. It's just you don't know. I know, the thing about being, we always trying to be the hero. We always want to be the guy, the strong guy, the guy that always has everything, all his ducks in a row. But you know what? You know what I think a woman appreciates about a man? A man that is strong, that is confident, but a man that can show his vulnerability and say, you know what, baby, I'm not strong in this area though. I'm still working at this. And when I say be vulnerable, share something that you don't want to share. Share something that you feel in your head that you should have your shit together, but you don't. Vulnerability is power. So I want to leave you guys with that. This is just an off-the-cuff video. Learn to be transparent. Be yourself, baby. What's up, Steven? What's up, Carlos? What's up, Sylvia? Sean, Maria. Wow, you guys came on here tonight. Guys, tonight, I'm going to be on here tonight, 5 or 6 o'clock CST. I'm going to talk about some of the things you need to do. I can't remember. Damn, what was it? I think I'm going to talk about patience. It's very important in business. It's very important in life. I learned this maybe 90 days before I made my first million. And I think if you harness this, and I'm going to give you some strategies here, practical stuff that you can do to help you be patient through the process. A lot of people like yourself, you want it so badly, right? You want it and you don't have no idea. Yeah, clarity, that's what it is. I'm going to show you how to be more clear, okay? A lot of people, how do I know? Because I talk to people every day. They call me, they text me, and I see them running, and they run east looking for a sunset, and you can't run east. It doesn't matter how hard you run east, you're not going to find a sunset because the sun sets on the west. So that's not it, but you got to be very clear. And I'm going to help you here tonight how to be very clear on what you really want. I know you think you want the money. I know you think you want the airplane rides and the vacations and all that stuff, but you really don't. And in this video tonight, I'm going to show you. I'm going to open your mind to some esoteric, some really metaphysical shit, right? And it's going to help you move you towards your goal faster. Hey, much love. Let me see, did I tell everybody? What's up, Kim? What's up, Penny? Much love. Share this video. Like this video right now. Let me wait. I'm waiting. Share this video. Like it for me right now. It's time to go get filled with passion.